I would say this man is football royalty, known by AFL fans right the way around Australia. Former Carlton, former Adelaide wizard, the man, Eddie Betts joins us. Morning,
Good morning.
Eddie.
Good morning, guys. How are we?
Happy grand final week.
Exciting.
Happy grand final week. It's a big week.
It's a huge week, isn't it? Now, before we get into what you're doing, the grand final, who do you think? Who do you think's going to take it?
It's the first time in a while that a Victorian team hasn't been in.
I know, it's been years.
Well, Sydney's been the best side all year with the likes of Heaney and all that, but Brisbane, the way they played last week, they were unbelievable playing at the MCG. You thought they wouldn't play like that. They've had issues playing at the MCG, but to come over and play Geelong and beat Geelong in a prelim.
And then the other week as well, they were down by so many.
They've played two
GWS,
massive games, haven't they, already?
They have, so, and losing it last year to Collingwood, I think Brisbane.
I was about to say, as a player, if you've lost a grand final, that's going to give you more drive the year after, surely.
It does if you get the opportunity. I've played in the grand final in 2017 against Richmond when I was at Adelaide, and we lost that, but never got an opportunity to play in another one. And they say until you win one, that'll take the pain away from losing one.
I was about to say, how long did it take to bounce back after losing a grand final?
Well, I'm still hurt, and I'll be here for the rest of my life. I haven't watched that.
Glad I brought it up. Sorry.
You're not going to pull the boots
final
back on for redemption. We're not going to see you out there again.
No, maybe local footy.
Sorry, I brought it up.
But, even for someone like Brisbane, for Charlie, for example, he played in the 2017 grand final.
Yeah,
I get with Adelaide with myself. He lost that, and then played last year against Collingwood. Lost that one as well, so he gets some third time lucky an opportunity to try.
Well, there's another
Big
Indigenous boy who I love watching, Calamachi. Like he turned it on last week, kicked not the winning goal, but the goal to put the Lions in front. He's a bit of a magician himself.
Yeah, he is, and he plays a bit of mid, but then he went forward and he can take a grab. And what he did in that last quarter, where the ball came down 1-on-1 to kick that goal to put him in front, it just gave him that momentum. So he'll be someone to look forward in the grand final this week.
it's going to be a great match, isn't it?
It is. It'll be a great match. I know it's raining today, but I think the weather's going to be sunny and 20, so it's going to be a beautiful Saturday.
So you're doing a bit of media as well these days?
Yeah, working on Fox Footy. So
you're everywhere, man.
It is pretty busy, but Fox Footy's been pretty great.
You're one of the former players doing a few Cashie jobs grand final with?
They're not
Everyone's
Sorry.
going through the
Jace,
books.
they're invoice jobs,
Invoice
all right?
jobs.
Now, let's be honest, Jace. It's Cashie.
Thank you.
they're not.
Tell everybody, they all try to get away with it.
That's
Everybody
fine,
out there, all the AFL players, ex-players, they all go get Cashies this
Eddie
week.
No,
said
they
it, not
don't.
me.
They turn up from the goodness of their heart.
Or
Eddie.
Contra. We love a bit of Contra as well.
Jace,
They
don't
sign
be
a
that
contract
guy.
at the end, Jace. They sign it out.
Don't be that guy, Jason.
But no
Wasn't me, it was Eddie.
Cashies for me this week. I've got a pretty busy week.
Well, you've got a massive week. Tell us about the game that's happening on Friday. This is huge.
Yeah, well, I've got a foundation. It's the Eddie Betts Foundation. I've done that for the last year. Well, I've been doing the work for the last 20 years since playing at AFL footy, but we got 24 boys from all over Australia coming down to Victoria. We did it last year, played a game against the YGFL, but we're playing a game on Friday at 5 o'clock at Punt Road, right next door to the MCG against Basher Hooley's Foundation. So it's two cultures.
That's cool.
He's a
together.
great guy, isn't he,
He's
Basher
a
Hooley?
lovely guy, wonderful guy, and I remember playing on him in a 2020
He was a great player.
grand final, and he took me to the cleaners. So I'm hoping to get one back on him.
Oh, this is your redemption.
This is my redemption.
So do you and Basher play as well? Are you going to suit up?
I will coach. We'll coach.
Can't play coach. You should be a playing coach.
Well, it's only
Mate,
age.
you should Punt Road. They need an Eddie Betts pocket there.
Well, I'll get one. I'll tell the boys to kick one from the pocket. But
Hey, Eddie, for those that don't know, tell us about the Eddie Betts Foundation.
yeah, it's really about giving these young kids an opportunity, and that's the key word: opportunity and exposure. They come from remote communities. They're so talented,
Yes.
but they haven't got that exposure, I guess. So bringing them to Melbourne is such a big change for them because they're from such small towns. And so if they want to play at the highest level, getting them used to coming over here, training at the highest level, creating good habits with these young kids, and education is probably one of the keys with that as well. Continuing to go to school, become leaders, and really finding out what's right or wrong within your community.
What a great opportunity you're giving these kids. Have you found some amazingly talented young footballers?
They are. Every single one of these kids are so talented. So, and like I said, it's about giving them the platform to showcase their skills. On Friday, we're going to have, it's going to be televised. Hopefully we'll get a lot of people to come and watch. We'll have some scouts down there watching as well. And you know what? Polite kids too. I just went out and said g'day. And one of them bloody almost shook my arm off. I was like, "Geez, Christ, got some strength on you."
Yeah.
But just polite.
Well, you're about as strong as a soggy lettuce leaf. So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not surprised that
Do you put the
arms off.
do you bring up YouTube and show them a few highlights of E-Bets?
No, I don't. But I'm pretty sure they're telling me now. Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah,
They're out
look at
there,
the-
Does he put the highlights on? Yes.
Does he show you his highlights?
They are very cheeky, but in the sense of they are leaders as well.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to change with these young kids, they come to the city life from remote communities, and they come with a mindset of they don't belong. They're not good enough to be here, which I'm changing. I had that feeling too when I moved to Melbourne when I was 14.
you?
When I was 14, I moved across and I felt like I didn't belong.
What was the moment for you that it changed?
Well, sometimes I still don't feel like I belong because of all
Really?
the issues that I face and the racism that you continue to face. And so I always try to tell these kids, well, you do belong in all places and all spaces, and you should believe that. You know, coming to Melbourne,
Yes.
you belong here.
Great attitude.
I mean, the work that the AFL and the clubs do is exceptional, but you do get a rogue supporter or, internet troll every now and then, which is disappointing.
Do you think the AFL's gotten better at it? At stamping it out?
I think we can still get better.
Yeah.
I think clubs can still get better as well. Understanding these young kids and learning more about them and making the environment a lot safer for these young kids. So when they do come into a system that's not really built for them because they come from a small remote community into a massive football environment where they're going to change the way you train, change the way you eat.
Yeah, everything's overwhelming.
The whole
right?
thing. So yeah, it's pretty overwhelming.
Who do you love watching now when it comes to an Indigenous boy or
Well,
girl in the AFLW?
One of them's Isaac Rankin, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever he's not injured or not reported, the way that he goes about it, he's an absolute star. He's freakish. He could play in the midfield, forward. You throw him anywhere and he could do anything. So he's one of the ones. And Tyson Stenkel's one of the other ones, and Charlie Cameron. So I'll be watching closely.
Just quickly, if you were in the coach's chair on Friday for this game, what do you like as a coach? You're hothead? I found out Chris Fagan this morning.
Are you talking about coaches on Saturday?
Yeah.
Or?
Oh, sorry.
No, you as a coach.
You as a coach. You're a hothead
How
or
do you
you're
go as a
okay
coach?
when the kids are playing?
Well, I coach my son Louis' under 12 side at Ashley Redbacks out in Ashburton. Now I'm a hothead.
Are you?
I got my assistant coach. Eddie, just calm down.
They're under 12s, Eddie.
But they don't listen. I'm saying in my head, this is the way I want the ball to move. But yeah, I think I'll be a lot calmer and cool. I just want these kids just to play. I told them, don't think. Your natural ability is to play, and when you're not thinking, you play your best footy.
Good attitude.
So you've got a couple of the young players with you today. Are these names we need to look out for in the future? Who have we got with us this morning?
We have, they're all pointing at themselves.
Yeah, I know. Give them a shout out.
Yeah, we have Luke Webster. We have Jaden, Gary Lawford, who lives with me at the moment. So he's from Beagle Bay. I got him down, and he's going to school here. So,
and Russell?
And Russell Carbine. Yeah.
Who's related to one of my men?
Cozzy Pickett.
Yes, little Cozzy. Look, he put his hand up there. Said, "That's my brother." That is my
Shout
brother.
out,
So
boys.
Watching
love
Cozzy.
Cozzy.
These are names we're going to watch in the AFL in the future.
Yeah, they are.
Eddie.
And we have a big day today. We're going to Coles after this. So Coles
Right.
is one of our biggest sponsors. So we're doing a cooking course with chefs. So it's like a mystery box. It's like,
Oh, that's cool.
so they all get a box each. They don't know what's in it.
Are you
They
good
get,
cooks, boys?
no, they're
They've
not.
all done thumbs up, but
And,
the coach has given you a thumbs down.
And just quickly, people can get along to the game on Friday, Eddie?
Yeah, it's a free event. Just come down. I know that it's right next to the MCG. It's where Footy Festival is. So if you're
Yeah,
around there
awesome.
and you're doing nothing at 5 o'clock, come over to Punt Road, the home of the Richmond Football Club, and watch Eddie Betts Foundation and the Basher Wooley Foundation
Good on
go
you,
head to
Eddie.
head.
He's an incredible ambassador for the game,
Yeah.
isn't he?
And such
Always
a great
has
role
been.
model
Yeah.
for these young men and women who are coming to learn under you. So well done for everything that
He
you
just
and
needs-
Basher Hooley are doing.
Just needs to chill out with the under 12s.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I do.
Get stuck into him. Fire up.
Eddie Betts on the air with us this morning. You're on Nova.
Gonna be a good day. Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.